Hey y'all, we are back with another Dunce update. Here we go. Well, unfortunately, the drama continues. Yola Hosta posted to his Instagram page the day after Patrick Vellner that he is out for the 2025 CrossFit Games season, basically saying the exact same thing that Patrick Vellner and Chandler Smith said. So I'm going to save you the time. I'm out. CrossFit didn't do what we wanted them to do. We can't participate. But I'm going to support my friends who are doing it, but I'm not going to give them my $20 to go towards their prize money. It's almost as if their agents wrote a script for them and said, here you go. Maybe they all have the same social media managers. I just want to say, if there's any athletes out there listening to this, dear athletes, the Open is the Star-Spangled Banner for us. And when you kneel for it, it's a big middle finger to the fans. The Open belongs to us. I know you think you're doing something heroic for future athletes, but Colin Kaepernick made a spectacle of the NFL, dug his heels in the ground, doubled down, and look how well that turned out for him. Sincerely, CrossFit fan and affiliate member of 15 years. Some of my followers noticed that the order of which the statement athletes were released, Chandler Smith was first, then Patrick Vellner, and then Yola Hosta, was actually the same order of the WFP announcements on the men's side. Chandler Smith was announced first, then Patrick Vellner, and then Yola Hosta. I don't believe in coincidences. And that's why I think this is a coordinated, planned attack 2 weeks leading up to the Open to incite some sort of mob to follow them. I actually noticed this morning, Morning Chalk Up posted the athletes so far that are out of the CrossFit Games season. And they're starting to get more consistent negative feedback and comments on their page of community members who are not liking what these few athletes are doing. And then Nikki Brazier, the reporter of the CrossFit Games, I don't think she was a reporter last year. I don't think she got the job. She posted, "This is why I'm out of the CrossFit Open." Nobody cares, you guys. Could you imagine if every year everybody who's not doing the CrossFit Open posts to their page, "I'm not doing the CrossFit Open"? Holy shit. And by the way, we would know. When 25.1 closed and your name wasn't on the leaderboard, that would pretty much tell us you're not doing the Open. Ay. Moving on. Barbell Spin recently posted an article in regards to the Fittest Experience that was held in Austin last month. All the podium finishers from that event were promised an invitation to the TFX Invitational, which will take place in Oklahoma City in May. That is a in-person qualifying event for the CrossFit Games. However, since a few of the athletes that sat on the podium, females especially, your first place finisher, Caitlin Sanders, and third place finisher, Tracy Johnson, do not live in the geographic region shown on the map that was originally posted when those two in-person qualifiers were announced, they are not eligible to compete. And this caused a little bit of outrage, a little stir, especially from those podium finishers. Both of those athletes fall in the North America East region, so they will have to earn their spot to Syndicate Crown in order to compete for their chance to go to the CrossFit Games. Now, I saw this on John Woolley's story, and then I saw that the Known and Knowable page also shared it as well to his Instagram story. There have been credible rumors in and around the circles that CrossFit will sell sometime after the Open, but sometime before the CrossFit Games. Now, today, Matt Souza, Spin, and Tyler Watkins went live to talk about some of these rumors and some of the things that they've found out in regards to who might be the potential buyer.
He saw the writing on the wall, started his own company, so without any conflict of interest, he could potentially help broker the deal and partnership between B Sport and CrossFit, the company as its total.
Wouldn't that be crazy if CrossFit sells, the new owners come in, revamp, throw some more prize money at the CrossFit Games prize purse, and all the I'm out athletes are unable to participate because they didn't do the CrossFit Open?
I mean, it's something I've trained my whole life for, so be able to step back on the field, I think that would be a major moment.
But nonetheless, the rumors are credible and everyone should be paying attention to this story. Now, if you missed this weekend's Kill Taylor, once again, the current rating fittest man on earth, James Sprague.
Oh,
Ladies
Jesus.
and gentlemen,
Oh shit.
Jesus.
God,
there he is.
Hey, you know you have to do the pegboards and the muscle ups unbroken.
No, you do
That's
not.
not
Yeah,
true.
Called in to take his shot and beat Taylor.
Listen,
Saw that on
last time
Reddit.
Taylor threw me a bone, and this time he didn't. So this is going to be a good challenge. I'm looking forward to it.
In the post-interview of the workout, James Sprague did say he was a little scared about this workout. The snatch weight was close to, I think he said 85-90% of his 1 rep max. So he wasn't sure over the course of the rounds of that workout if he was going to be able to do power snatches. In the beginning, he said this is going to be a power or nah.
Yeah, if I squat snatch, it's a no rep. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay,
That's
cool.
correct.
So we're playing power or nah here. Uh-oh.
You got
Yes.
this, buddy.
But honestly, he looked like he just got stronger throughout the workout. Really impressive. James did beat Taylor, so he won the $3,000. Well done, James. I mean, CrossFit Games athletes, you guys are saying you want more opportunities to compete and make money. That's not a bad paycheck. The money is right there for the taking. Now, also on this show, there was a bit in there about John Woolley.
Please vote now. We need a large sample. I'm feeling that this show may be a little biased. I'd like a large sample. Does John Woolley beat off to Danny Spiegel? So Woolley voted no.
Yeah.
Isn't this how they decided how far away you should stand from people during the pandemic? People think this is the Bible. This is religion.
And we all know Woolley watches the show. Shortly thereafter, Woolley posted to his story that when he started his social media accounts, he retained an attorney and he's only used him once in 6 years, but that was the day he was going to use him again. And so, of course, everyone assumes because of the little bit on Woolley in the show that he was talking about that. Again, I don't believe in coincidences. But then the next day, Woolley had posted another story. Someone had specifically asked, "Are you suing Sevan for the bit on the show?" And he played it off as if one thing had nothing to do with the other. I don't know. On Dave Castro's most recent weekend review, he always starts with answering comments, but he does bring up some other things. He brought up that they are announcing the 25.3 locations and athletes today. He said there will be 3 athletes for this announcement and a special guest.
Dallin Pepper has slid in ahead.
Now I'm seeing a lot of people in the comment sections wondering, where's Tia? Tia hasn't made an announcement yet. James Newberry, her High Rocks partner, he did make an announcement stating that he was in for the CrossFit Open.
In 2025, I'm doing the CrossFit Open, and you should too. Personally, this will be my 15th CrossFit Open, and it's one of the best times of the year.
And Proven Fitness has posted a couple of reels in regards to doing the Open. They also highlighted Maddie Sturt, Jake Crouch. They're all in for the Open. But everybody is dying to know, is Tia Toomey doing the Open this year? Brooks Leitch, I think is how you say his name. He is fiance or maybe married to Katrin's David daughter. I don't know if they're married yet. He posted this to his Instagram story. The fitness community is speaking loudly. Absent accountability and change in personnel for those responsible, he spelled that wrong, for the loss of a man's life, CrossFit will only continue to suffer. Now, I've actually heard from a few athletes that he was on one of the PFAA meetings, and he had said in that meeting that he believed that all of the top athletes needed to speak up publicly. And then, quote unquote, the rest of the athletes would fall in line. I wonder if Brooks is a fall in line kind of guy, because I actually just saw on the news that his 2003 Canadian Junior World Ice Hockey team is now under investigation for allegations of members of that team sexually assaulting girls. And when you go down that rabbit hole, you're going to find that this is actually the culture that is bred in the NHL. These athletes are doing this collectively together from a young age.
NHLer Dan Carcillo was playing junior hockey in the OHL in 2003. He says group sex with consent was common.
It's pretty normalized. It was new to me when I got there when I was 17.
Carcillo is part of a class action lawsuit alleging abuse while he played junior hockey.
People are going to have to endure a lot of information that is going to continue to make them uncomfortable about what happens and what isn't spoken about as it relates to abuse, hazing, rookie initiations, and women.
I think maybe you might want to consider focusing your energy and your platform on your professional sport that you competed in. And before I leave you today, I'm just going to share with you some of these troll comments. Shit, I even had one Serbian guy come into my DMs, tell me that he was Lazar's neighbor, and this is the shit he said. This isn't the way, bro. Don't be fooled by my good looks. I have extremely thick skin. Coming into my DMs with shit like this, it only makes you look more unhinged and more unstable. I only have one thing to say to you guys. That is all for this dense update. Be sure to leave us a comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're into this sort of thing, you can head over to my Instagram page and you can follow me there for all the latest happenings in the CrossFit community.